Did you know that you can fire all of your employees today and still be able to make $1 million per year using AI? I'll break this down to you. First thing, you need to teach yourself on how to use the LLMs to the highest capacity. Because once you can start creating new GPTs, you can understand faster, you can speedrun the process of learning new skills. So for example, let's say you want to run ads. You can now become a copywriter, the designer, and the ad manager by leveraging all of these tools. So let's say you're trying to learn how to become the greatest copywriter. You go find the greatest book. For example, you have Alex Hormozi, Russell Brunson, Sari Subi, and all of these big people, and you start testing and playing around and trying to define what's the best strategy, what's the best ad copy, what's the best hook. And once you have those, it's easier just to test it. You don't have to get the approval of expert. You don't even need ChatGPT to tell you what works and what doesn't work, because you will figure out based on the reference. You always have the reference, the book, and you just take it and test it. As simple as this. Because what will get you the most data and will get you far away is by testing so much stuff, and you won't be able to know what worked and what doesn't without having to go through the process of this learning phase. So by teaching yourself all of these tools, which software is the best. So for example, I'm gonna give you the secrets. Claude is the best when it comes to writing copies. Gemini would be the best when it comes to creating the designs. And you'll be using Nano Banana for this. ChatGPT would be more of, for example, you're referencing it to act as analyzing the metrics. What's the best CPM? What's the best KPIs? What the CTR we should look out for? Why my ad performed and why it didn't perform. It's as easy as this. You just have tools and brains that you just need to leverage the right way. Once you understand how to create those GPTs, it's all about prompting. The better you can prompt, the better the outcome you can get. It's as simple as this. Now that you're a person of many skills, and you can literally fire today your employees, after doing this, the next step would be to start saving up, collecting this money, the profit that you're leaving on the table, to scale further your business. So for example, the $10,000, the $20,000 that you've been putting on labor, on overhead, you can just take it and put it on Facebook, test it on Google, and even you can test it on platform like ChatGPT. There's the new model where you can advertise on these type of platforms, and I would definitely recommend it. Sometimes you might think that having a bigger team or having someone with you when you're not ready might be the worst idea in your mind. Because if you start hiring fast and you don't have the right infrastructure, you don't have the cash flow that would support your business to run for a long time, these people, if as well they are not qualified, they would slow down the business. So that's why you have so many variables to figure out before hiring anyone. And you might think that you're a good business owner and you have the right skill to hire, but let me tell you this, your first hire, even your second or your third, will not be the best hire for the business, because ultimately you need to nurture the skill. And over time, you'll be able to do it by understanding the type of people, the characters, the archetypes. Now you can move faster. You don't have to circle around with your employees, with your team about the ideas. You just have to execute it. And by automating the learning phase of those new skills, you'll be able to focus more on what you like doing in the business and what's most important to grow the business. Once you've done the 2 steps before this, you'll be able to achieve time freedom. And even you will accelerate your growth as a business owner, because rather than spending your time and resources on coaching your team, you will be coaching yourself at a faster rate. So your productivity is going to at least 5x, 10x which would lead to doubling your revenue, tripling your revenue in the business. Because you need to understand this, you are the key man in the business. The more you can grow as a business owner, the more your business can grow with you. And if you're tired of managing people, of wasting your time on things that doesn't grow the business, of spending all of your funding money, all of your resources on people who are not pushing the needle forward and growing the business, and won't even stay with you after like a few months or even a few years, like why do it from the first place? Go to a place where your business is sufficient by itself, where it's a cash flow business, you can make a lot of money out of it. And then once you have a stable business, you can start adding people there. So this is the faster way, by using AI, how you can unlock a faster path in order to create the life that you want and get your time and your money back.